Halito, greetings, feathers up, feathers up, feathers up.
Listen.
So this was very hard on Virginia's indigenous community because in a sense it wipes away their identity.
Where you from? So your tribe?
Cherokee.
Okay.
North
Now
Carolina.
what you were saying about the African thing?
Okay, now just say when I was growing up in the South, North Carolina, I never heard anything about African and black. I always heard about Indian.
Their identity on paper, their ability to describe themselves as Indian was not possible. To describe themselves
And
as
they
Indian
made themselves
was not
Indian. To describe ourselves as Indian was not possible. Don't forget that the elites did that. They called themselves the elites. Don't forget, by way of eugenics, they did that. They did that.
It says there were many ancient black nations. Did I make that up? Did I write that? There were but few, if any, real savages in America dwelling in the woods without social ties. Most of them were wandering tribes or fishermen or hunters. There were formerly in America, as now, tribes of all complexions as elsewhere: yellowish, olive, coppery, tawny, reddened, brown, incarnate, or white, and even blackened or Negro-like. You see that? Do you see that?
That's it right here. I'm telling anybody that's doubting me, you know better now. You know better now. I'm telling you what's going on. I told you what happened. I'm not making this up when it's documented. God damn it, our people's identities were stolen.
Black American freedmen history you should know. Did you know the concept of family reunions came from Black American freedmen? After being freed on paper, Black Americans sought to reunite with lost family members. While the transition to freedmen was not an easy one, Black families who were stripped of their names, rights, identity, and separated for years still made every effort to reunite with lost loved ones.
I'm trying to calm down. Our people's identities were stolen. We were told that we came from Africa when we were here this entire time.
Live and direct.
And they put themselves in our place. Purposely.
From Europe with an economic floor. But not only did they give the land, they built land-grant colleges with government money to teach them how to farm. Not only that, they provided county agents to further their expertise in farming. Not only that, they provided low interest rates in order that they could mechanize their farms. Not only that, today many of these people are receiving millions of dollars in federal subsidies not to farm, and they are the very people telling the black man that he ought to lift himself by his own bootstraps. And this is what we are faced with. And this is a reality. Now, when we come to Washington, in this campaign, we are coming to get our
That's why I said when there's people out there that's talking about white supremacy, y'all don't know what white supremacy is. Cause you ain't going to the goddamn source. And here it is. You gotta go to the source, y'all. I just need y'all to wake up, man. I need y'all to wake up. They just straight up took our identity.
And the Europeans will say, you're not native, you black. That stopped the natives from claiming the land.
And burned the records. And gave the rest that they saved to the Mormons. The Mormons know who you are. That's why some of y'all Hebrew Israelites picking up their book. You know they talking about you.
Take you in back of the buildings, make you expose your rage, take you across the tracks, make you explode the face.
Read, nigga, read.
You goddamn right. You know they hiding the records in Utah. Wake up.
America is the true old world. You see where Canada is? That's where ancient Arcadia used to be. You see where Tennessee is? That's where ancient Egypt used to be. Where Utah is ancient Israel.
When did we get the permission to take our records? They don't want you to talk about them because they scared that we gonna wake the rest of us
The doc
up.
doesn't give you the right to falsely change history to make yourself feel better. It doesn't give you the right to erase other people's cultures.
The new era we are.
Okay. Did the Aztecs build this?
No.
That's why. And that wasn't that far ago. 1924. That was not that far ago. You don't even gotta go back to the pyramids or the mounds. We can stop right at 1924. And these bigots getting all the credit. Yeah, they know the history. You think they need to study this shit? You got another thing coming here. They know. Your ass the one that don't want to accept it. Well, that ain't happened in my family. Or we ain't talk about that. You ain't even ask your family. And every single one of us can record it. Our ancestors said, or elders in the family saying that we got Indian in us.
A large population of people of color who can readily identify their grandmothers or great-grandmothers being Native, identifying themselves as Native, because that was my...
You know that was actually a thing? Seriously. Oh, girl, you got some pretty hair. You must got some Indian in your family. Turn right around and you ask grandma or grandpa, yeah, girl, yeah, we this, we that. Indian. It won't ever fail. You heard what I said? I said it won't ever fail. It won't ever fail. We are more Indian than anybody. We are the indigenous people. We are the Niji. This is us. It ain't nobody else, because ain't nobody else get misclassified more and reclassified more than us. Nobody.
The Most High is going to tear this kingdom down. Yes, He will. The Most High is going to tear this kingdom down. You may run, but you can't hide. The Most High is going to tear this kingdom down.
Stay woke.